all you boys and girls, it's Michael again from MTG and More. Today we are going to talk about a Kickstarter which was initiated in the beginning of this year, and that Kickstarter was Collision. It is a skirmish game where you need to collect shards of, guess what, Collision, and you have a couple of factions which are going to compete against each other for those shards. The more shards you get, the mightier you get, and the more options you will get on your miniatures. So you can build the stats and you can build everything if you like. So it's a pretty awesome game. So what you need when playing Collision, of course you will need a starter set. On the contents of this starter set I will go in deeply on separate videos of each faction. So here we have the Unwanted. Then you will have the Reclaimers, and we have the Battle Ladies, which are called the Nicks. So that's pretty awesome, but we are going to look at the Unwanted faction in this video to make the review a bit easier. So what is in the box is 5 highly detailed five highly detailed miniatures, and the box states it like this. Box contains all parts necessary to assemble 5 resin models with base. Assembling and painting required. Rules can be downloaded at collisionthegame.com. There is also still a rule book because they took the right way of making rules. First they let them test by the big public, and then after that they will create a rule book which actually makes sense. So in this case what you get in the box is 5 resin models. You will get 10 double-sided stat cards and 10 item cards. On the stat cards we'll go in deeper just a couple of minutes from now. The Unwanted are throngs of mutated survivors cast out of settlements, left to die in the city ruins. Driven nearly solely by their desire for revenge, these mutants threaten to wipe out the last settlements of mankind. So it's the bad guys of the game, basically. Now, there will be more in the future, I suppose, but from now off, these are the bad guys from the game, and I also think these are the most awesome miniatures the Collision game has. Like I said, I'm not going into further on the starter sets because the unboxings of these boxes will commence in another video this week. We will be talking about the 10 double-sided stat cards and the item cards, so stay tuned. What we also need to play a game of Collision is a face-off mat. You can download a paper version on the website of collisionthegame.com, or you can buy one of these from the retailers available right now in the place where you can buy this game. And this is a Deep Cut Studios mat. The quality of Deep Cut Studios is pretty awesome, so I think they made the right choice of hiring those guys to make those mats. On the mat you can see the face-off part, then you will have the activation pool, discard pile, AP used this turn, I suppose. I have to look in further, my apologies guys if you're looking this. I didn't read the rules thoroughly, I just overread them and I couldn't find anything what was on here right now before I started making the video. My apologies for that. You have the on-hand deck and then you have the power deck. What is a power deck? A power deck consists of 30 power cards, 1 to 8, an F and an S, and then some backsides with information. So what is in such a power deck? Basically, it's a game turn show off, then it's a face off method or the rulings, and then you will have a couple of power cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 8, and after that you will get the 2 Fs and the 2 S's. Like with this section of the AP, I really don't know what it's about because I was too excited to open the miniatures and make a really cool video for you guys. Then we have the item cards. In a pack of item cards, which you can find in every box of one of the 3 factions, you will find items like a medkit, a scope, bipod, sawed-off shotgun, shock armor, bayonet, collision-tipped ammo, detailed map, res, light armor. Of course, On every faction there will be a different pack of these cards, so the more factions you buy, the more cards you get. Then we have a set of stat cards. So I unpacked one of those stat cards right now, and there is one really insane cool thing you can see. Oh wait a minute, I'm not gonna do everything yet. I'm not going to show it to you. Is that the stat cards come in 4 pieces. So the brawler has 1, 2, 3, and a make yourself character. So basically what it comes down to is that when you buy 3 boxes of for instance the unwanted, you can have 3 different types of the same character. So one brawler could have the dodge rule, and the other one could have the shooting frenzy and tough hide. Here's tough hide as well. It says the rule book, but basically what it comes down to is that it has a tougher hide and is harder to kill. When you are talking about the executioner, same thing. You will have 4 sets of stats, and one of those 4 sets is a make yourself miniature. I have to say miniature. After that, this by the way is really amazing, because you can play the game in about as many ways as you can like, with as many stat charts or character mock-ups as you actually want. So that's a big yes for those things. And then you will have the counters. Let me open them up. I just opened them up, so they're still a little bit dusty from edging. This is the unwanted faction logo, so this is an unwanted counter. So what you need is basically the faction. There you go. You need counters, you need a face-off mat, you need those cards, you need these. This is everything you need to play from one side a game of Collision. Thanks for watching, hope to see you soon, and may the dice be forever in your favor. Bye bye.